There we go. Thank you, Bearded. Right on, right on. Guys, retweet the space out as you're coming in, please. So let everyone know we're here. Like I said, I rugged it first, so people might be going to the wrong link. All right. Dunk, don't worry about, I'm posting JJ's thing right now. Don't worry about that. I got that one. And I also got this raffle thing. So if you don't mind just posting up like the links and stuff.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm on set again today, so it might be a
I
little
fig
less. Yeah,
I
today,
figured.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I figured. So I'll kind of take care of most of this stuff. I got you covered. Let me see. One other thing I wanted to put up for you guys. Now, guys, shit is crushing. I think Bitcoin crossed 90. We're at like 92, 93 right now. Let me see. Yeah, Bitcoin's at 93, 93.3. Killing it, man. Looks like we might be turning a corner. Let me see here. There's some good news here I wanted to put up. Where was that at? Yeah, $2 billion of inflows in the last 3 days to Bitcoin.
And Joe, I know I have that other giveaway. And there's the other raffles going on, but I still have that other raffle. I pinned it to the top, so there's only still.
Perfect.
Let me double check, but I still think there's just the
It's
three
up there.
people that bought that one. But
Hey, GM, everyone. I wasn't able yet to do the daily recap. My laptop crashed, and I've been. They're telling me it's
Oh,
gonna
did
be
I
like.
post the old one?
I don't know which one you posted, but I see the giveaway. But something that definitely needs to get posted is the Stacker Agent raffle. Gary just did a stream. We're down to
Yeah,
like
that's
about
up
seven.
there.
About
did
seven.
you enter
Okay,
that,
cool.
Joe?
Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah,
I
All
just
right,
bought
good
a
deal.
million tickets for that myself, actually.
nice.
All right,
Yeah,
good deal.
I, I
Good deal.
hope I hope you get it, so you have one too.
God, dude, I hope I win. I hope I win that. I need one of them. Need one of those. You'll notice too, I did come in under Gary Club today. You'll note next to the little recording button. So I'm in here as a mod right now. But I actually thought it would come in like under the like actual like Gary Club emoji thing, but I need to be delegated for that. So, but anyway, it's progress. I figured out how to do it. It's a big move for me right there. Let me see. I'm gonna also put up today in crypto. There's some good news there. Yeah, BTC. Look at this, guys. This is what I wanted you guys to see. Check this out. I'm posting it up top right now. Bitcoin surpasses Google in market cap. Look at that. I just posted.
And if people haven't noticed, there's a new article that Gary posted, and it's about a new AI agent use like a part of Stacker that may just be used just for the stackers and not for any of the draft.
Are you talking about block zero?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so um, it's a good article if anybody hasn't read it yet.
I also just like the name and the picture. It's a great name, Block Zero. Sounds like a video game name or something. Buy Block Zero today. Yeah, so look at that, what I just put up there, man. BTC surpasses Google in market cap. That's fucking massive, man. Massive. This is what I'm talking about. You know, like Bitcoin overtaking what I mean, Google's I mean, it's probably the biggest company right now, I'd imagine, or at least, you know, up there in the top 10. It's got to be. Not sure actually what the biggest company is right now. Google's got to be in the running for it though. All right. We probably need to clean up some of these posts. We've got too many up there. Everyone's going to get confused. It also makes this space rug a little bit. I'm going to get rid of that article. What's up, Reich? Are you going to be with us for a little bit today, Reich?
Yeah, I'll be here for a little while.
Okay. You need to go to work in a bit, or?
Yeah, I got work again.
Okay. All right. I'll just kind of keep an eye on everything.
I don't know if anybody has mentioned this yet or not, but I think the purple pill is broke again. I don't see it.
Oh, really? I've got it down here.
Might just be me.
Yeah, I've got it here. You know, my first space rugged too, so I mean, it's just kind of the same old story. You know, spaces isn't working well.
Oh yeah, gotta put Elon back to work.
I know, just not working too good. That so for everyone in here, I know there's a bunch of new people in here. Check out this raffle that's going on right now on Ralph Decks. It's the second post. If you scroll all the way over to the right, I just bought a bunch of tickets for it like this morning. There's not a lot left. Um, let me see here. Let me pull it up right now. Yeah, there's only 633 remaining, so it's about almost 90% sold out. So if you want to get in on that, you know, go buy some right now because that's probably going to sell out in the next hour. Just the way how quick they've been selling. But you know, you have a chance to win a stacker agent. So I what I did is I just like I bought a bunch of tickets from like all from like 5 different wallets, just trying to spread it out. What up, boy Cell? How you doing, man? Yeah,
This
where were you?
you when you sent that message through, it like said can't stream space or something weird. It was like giving a weird message. It was like details not available when you dropped it in the group chat, which was really weird. But I won
Huh?
like probably 75 Gary this morning on Gary's stream. Freaking aw-
Nice.
it's freaking awesome. Buying those raffle tickets up. Pretty fun. I'm just putting it right back into everything that we're doing. So it's been a good morning.
That is, man. Very good morning. We got Lazy Man in here. What's up, Lazy Man? Couple new people since the twins, the A twins. I just and when I signed into Gary Club, I approved your little thing, so you're in the Gary Club now. Who else? There was someone else who I approved. Already forgot, but yeah, A twins. You guys are in there now, and so I think it might have been you, Zazzy. Maybe it was you.
I got a
Um,
giveaway on Raffle Dex, RAFLDEX.io going as well for 200 Gary coin. I put up there, so
nice. What did they?
$52.
What's it cost?
Same thing, 0.01.
Okay, so like
You
a
got
dollar 40, basically.
$1.49. Yep,
Dollar 40, and you can win 200 Gary. You said.
200 Gary. Yep.
Right on, right on. Mm,
I listed a draft on there yesterday and made a mistake and a typo because I kept trying to push it through. And it was like
what?
you need 0.223 in rent. And I'm like, okay. So I looked at my account, I was like, I had 0.28. I'm like, sweet, I got plenty. Go to try to process it, doesn't work. Try it again, doesn't work. Try it again, doesn't work. So I went and sold a little bit of another token, which was in there. And so I swapped it out, which I got ended up getting to like 0.5. Solana in that wallet, and went to go do it, but I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. I had when you put in the decimal points in the numbers, you can't put a point at the beginning. You have to type the number out and then go back and put the point in. And I forgot to do that, and I was just rushing through it because I had to get out of the house.
How
And I
funny.
submitted it, and it was 1 Solana for 1 entry for 1 ticket.
Oh man.
So they were able to cancel it, thank God, this morning for me and send me back my giraffe.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go buy it right now and get a giraffe for 1 Solana.
Seriously.
Damn, dude.
That was
I'm glad they did that for you.
I
Yeah,
felt so dumb.
really glad they did that for you.
That was cool of them. I
Yeah,
think they're
thank
going to
God.
charge. I think they're going to charge a cancellation fee going forward, is what they said, because that's probably a pain in the
Well, they
butt.
put. Did you see they put a little like poll up to
Oh yeah,
vote? Hey, should we have a cancel feature?
yep.
And it looks like they're going to do it because it was like 65 to 35. So I think they're going to probably go for it.
Does anyone remember when the stream went out? Like when the site went down, what time it was?
Oh, you commented to me, and
Yeah, I don't
somebody
have
sent me a
timestamps.
message. Let me see here. Somebody sent me a message, and they were like, "Good job crashing the stream. You crashed. It was 10:39."
Okay, so about okay, gotcha.
That makes sense. Okay. Because that's
About
like
20.
literally right when I was entering it too. I was just coming into the stream and I was like, what's going on?
So about 20.
I'm still chasing this Trump 2028 coin. I'm doing very, very well on this token right now, Gary.
Oh, that's good.
Very good, because it's still rolling. I mean, it hit almost 1 million at one point. They like just touched 1 million, and it looks like it's going down, but it's not. I can tell that it's not. So I'm in it like just under 5. I mean, everything I've bought has been all under 500K. So every time it dips below that, I buy more.
Where's
And
it at right now?
this Trump one,
Yeah.
it's at 584 right now. Oh, just passed back over 600.
Does that look like a good entry still?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll probably jump in it right now, actually.
It looks like it's this. I don't know what. I mean, I could understand why this thing would run in terms of Trump 2028. The thought behind that. It's just going to depend on how good they are. Oh, it's running again. 610. How much attention they get for this coin, because it looks like they got a website. They got a tweet that they were able to pin to the listing. Oh, it's Benny Johnson. Trump 2028 hats are live on the official Trump store. So that's what this is connected to. This Trump 2028 pump fund coin. So I'm not trying to shill it, but I'm just letting
No,
you
no,
know
I got you. Yeah.
about it on the
I
stream.
asked you. I asked you. I
Yeah.
know. I asked you. I'm a degen, bro. I will literally buy a coin off somebody saying, yeah, this is doing good. I will do that.
I see a couple of them. What does the CA start with?
It's a 5W and then Q,
I
capital
got you.
Q,
Yeah, I see it.
capital F. Yeah. I'm gonna mute myself now.
We've got 541 tickets remaining.
And it's what I said, Gary, before you came in here. I said, guys, there's 633. Buy them in the next star. It'll sell out. Now we've already sold like 100. You guys better go buy those. They're selling so fast, guys.
I just bought
541, and
like
remember
6.
the last person gets 500 Gary coin. The last ticket sold gets 500 Gary coin.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
Nice.
ever who gets lucky enough to buy the last ticket, you could buy 500 of them and get the last ticket. You could buy 100 and get the last one. It could get down to 250 and you could get the last one. But ever who buys the last ticket gets 500 Gary coin.
There it is. Yeah, I bought a bunch from like a bunch of different like kind of wallets that I don't really use a lot. So I tried to spread it out.
Yeah, I bought 12
Something
tickets
here.
so far.
12?
I got
Yeah,
me
I've got
6.
12
That's
so
all
far.
I got.
Come on,
Danny's got
guys.
Danny's probably got 50, I bet, if you were to be up here with us. He's probably about
Oh
50.
no, Danny's up. You can if you go to participants, you can see. So we've got 2 people that bought 500 tickets so far.
Wow.
We've got one wallet that bought 338, another wallet bought
Oh
333,
my God.
another wallet bought 200, another wallet bought 149. Danny bought 111. We've got a couple wallets, 4 wallets at 99, a wallet at 95, a wallet at 69. We got some 50s. Bearded Bongman's got 37. Lazy
Yeah.
Man's got 25.
I've probably
Danny's
got
got
about.
3 wallets.
Well,
I was
that's
gonna
and
say.
that's the
Yeah.
wallet I see that's linked to Danny. Danny might have some more.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've got well over 100, but they're spread out over wallets. So
My profile wallet has 120 or so, but I got 2 other wallets that I bought some in that I haven't set up yet.
Danny's the man. Come on, bro.
this is gonna sell out in the next hour.
I know. Poor Danny's lost 2 raffles already too.
Danny,
Nah, that's okay. Maui Nancy hooked me up. I bought into both of those raffles, couple sold, and she gifted me a giraffe out of her
I was gonna
collection.
say, Danny, have you actually bought a giraffe before?
Yeah,
Oh, you have. Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
I thought you had just like won a couple. I thought you'd like
No,
won 2 or 3.
so I made a trade for another NFT and some soul that I had that somebody wanted, and so I put 3 soul and another NFT in and made that trade. So yeah, I got, and then I got about 4 or 5,000 Gary locked up. I got a couple thousand in another wallet, so I'm okay.
You're doing good. You're doing good. You're gonna eat in the future. Yeah, I was gonna say Danny, Larry. Who else? We have a couple. There's someone else too. Who has like great luck in here. It's
What? And you
escaping me
heard
right now.
I'm gonna do the raffle that's free. I'm gonna do 500 tickets if it sells out today, which I think it
Yep.
will.
Yep. Oh, it will.
Free
Yeah.
raffle for a free giraffe with only 500 tickets.
Love it.
That's so next level right there, bro.
And I talked on my stream the other morning about 99 and 1. 90% being marketing, 9% being utility, and 1% being never give up. And this is marketing for us. We have eyeballs on us. We're moving insane energy. It's fun. It's exciting. It's something everybody could look forward to. We couldn't do this every day. There's no way in hell I could. Like, I'll do my free one and then I'll just pause and be done. Some of you couldn't move the energy, so don't get confused. Don't think, oh man, Gary did a giraffe, so I can go do a giraffe
Yeah.
and move the same
Don't.
amount of energy.
Yeah.
I move way different energy than anyone else.
Right. Right.
Right? There's people that move way more than me, but I can't and I won't because there's money to be made in these. Somebody could do a raffle for 0.01 and 1,000. Well, that's 10 Solana. The floor is only 7.2.
Right.
So I can't be promoting other raffles and stuff like that. What I did is what I did. I wanted to test it out first, and then I came in here, and this stacker is just an insanely good deal. Even if you spun up 10 different wallets and bought 5 SOL each, you would get a stacker for 50 Solana, and the cheapest one listed is 80 Solana.
Exactly.
So it's an insanely good deal, whether you buy one ticket or you buy them all. But don't go run your raffles and go have fun, but realize you have to move energy to sell tickets.
Yeah, guys, I would be, just make sure you're really cautious if you're going to do that. Make sure you've got the energy there, because what you don't want to have happen, guys, is you don't want to forfeit a giraffe and you only sold, zero point 0.5 Solana or 2 Solana, and now you're giving up a giraffe for 2 Sol, so
I was
just,
gonna wait for 6 days and snipe that one that Boys will put up for 1
Yeah.
soul.
oh,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah,
I would have had
don't.
to buy my own giraffe back at that point.
Right, right. Yeah, don't let that happen, guys. That's all I'm saying. I mean, everyone do what you want, but
Yeah, and it's what
just,
they talked about in one of the spaces I was in yesterday, and they said, watch those because you might get a chance to get in and grab one that somebody listed and they messed up on the listing.
yep, yep.
Like somebody did one that was like they sold 0.4 Solana worth of tickets to get 1 Solana
Oh man. Okay.
because they messed it up.
Yeah, right,
And
right.
so you could have snuck in there and grabbed them all. On the homepage of this, they have a feed at the bottom. And if you go in and look at the feed at the bottom of the homepage, it tells you every transaction, including the buys. and the sell, or so the buys, and then whenever a new raffle's created.
Right.
So you can kind of see that. I just see that Lazy Man just grabbed 40 tickets to the Giraffe raffle. We're down to 476 left to go. Somebody can now scoop in and buy them all. We're at that point. At any point in time, somebody could say this is the time, and they could buy them all, and they could get a 500 Gary coin bonus.
Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
about getting
And
there.
I told you guys that that would happen whenever we did the wheel, and what happened at the end is somebody swept in and swept like 20 some giraffe off the floor.
Right. Right.
And somebody right now is loading up Solana. They're watching and they're waiting for their entry. And they're saying if it gets to blank, then I'm buying whatever blank is for them. It could be 200. When it gets to 200 raffle tickets, I'm buying. When it gets to 100 raffle tickets, I'm buying. It could be 50. When it gets to 50 raffle, I'm buying. Somebody's doing that right now because there's only 474 left.
Yep, 474 right now. Exactly.
And maybe you sneak in and you grab the last one and you just buy one ticket and you get 500 Gary coin. How cool would that be?
So let's see. 474, you're not even spending 5 soul. I mean, shit. And then if you win, oh fuck. God dang. If you did that right now and you won oh my god, you won a superhero for 4 Solana. Jeez. That ain't bad. Worse things could happen. Jeez, man. This was a great little creation. Man,
You like it?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. It's a
I think
great
it's
little
fun.
creation here. It's very fun. It's very fun and it moves energy. And it's also, look, it's in line. It's just in line with the whole degen culture and it's perfect. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's fun. I was ready for this. I knew it was coming. I did, we became an early adopter here quickly. There was some risk, there's going to risk this NFT no matter what. There's, definitely some risk associated with it, but that was risk I was willing to take. So that's me. I'm, when you look at who I am, I'm very much that innovator that's going to try something and see what can happen.
Absolutely.
So less than 475 tickets remaining.
Max entries per user was 500. Okay. I didn't even notice that the first time.
Yeah, and I did those things, just to teach you a little bit about raffle strategy. Somebody could buy 10% of the supply, and
Right.
that's okay with me. They could spin up multiple wallets and buy it. That's okay with me. Normally, you would want your math to work out to where it paid for itself. I think 20 to 30% on top of that is reasonable for the risk.
Sure.
I think
Sure.
if you're going to expand much beyond 20 to 30%, it needs to be something that's like highly desirable.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of is what it is. Like if we had a massive community and stacker agents were 500 Solana, then I might be able to do 1,000 Solana on one. Right? If we had a massive community and I felt that I could get 1,000 people to pay 1 Solana each, then I may be able to do that. And I may be able to double the price, but we'd have to have a large community and I have to have confidence that I can move that. So anytime you release a raffle, you want to make sure you have the confidence to move the energy to sell it out. And you really want them to sell out. You don't want them to end not sold out. For
Exactly.
me, I want to sell it out quick. That's why my entire day today I've been focused on how do I keep moving energy to push this to a sellout point. How do I get this to sell out? What do we do to make that happen?
You see, some people are just doing straight cash raffles too. Like with USD. Yeah, someone right here.
Yeah, I saw that. Some people are doing
Yeah.
that. Some people are doing Solana raffles. There's the ability to whitelist. So we could do a whitelist and do just Giraffe or just Gary holders or something like that. So there's a lot of opportunities. It's pretty nice little platform, in all honesty.
Yeah.
So Asset Dash had something like this a few months back. You could auction off anything, USD, Solana, anything you wanted to. You could go through Asset Dash and do it, but I don't think they do it anymore.
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah,
keep
not anymore.
energy. Yeah, it's hard to keep energy on this. You've got to have, a lot of people say, well, I can just go launch my own version of Pump Fun. And if you don't get liquidity, it's not tech. It's not tech. They don't have the nicest UI. They have liquidity.
Right.
And when you launch on Pump Fun, you sell tokens, and that's what you want to do. So all of the other launch pads have not done as well because they don't have liquidity. And Pump Fun got liquidity. So that's what RaffleDex is going to have to do, is they're going to have liquidity. As long as you have people that like to play raffles, then you will have other raffles that win. When people stop playing raffles, then it doesn't matter how good the product is. Or you'll need something like us, which is kind of a niche community with a fun product that our community really wants. And then it doesn't matter what their liquidity looks like. We brought most of it ourselves.
Wow. Look at this. Like look at Utes. Utes has only sold 14%. God dang, man. Dude, we really are just like sucking up all the energy in the room. That was a very big project in its day.
It was.
Yeah. I mean, that's
421 remaining. Only 421
Jeez.
tickets left.
God dang. Man, I'm going to be looking around for some nice mistakes on this thing.
And look, Alpha Play, if you want a stacker agent and you want to play the cards, I might want to be the highest offer for the stacker agent right now, if I were you. I might want to make sure that my offer was the highest on Tensor and on Magic Eden, because I don't know where they might sell to an offer. There's no guarantees that they will sell. But right now, the highest offer on a stacker agent is 6.37 SOL. So imagine if you had a chance to buy one, if you wanted one, for being the top offer at 6.5 Solana.
Fucking great point.
Because we don't know who's going to win this. And they could say, I don't give a fuck. I bought a raffle.
They don't know what they have. They may not know what they have. Yeah.
I won the raffle. Now I'm just going to go sell it. And they hit the button and sell it to the top offer. And if you want one and you have Solana, you're fumbling the bag big time if you're not that top offer. And if they don't sell it like quickly, then, or if they, like they tweet and they say, look what I got, I won, I'm so pumped, then you'll know and you can just pull your offer back. You don't lose any money.
Right.
But it is an alpha play if you've got liquidity to position yourself as the top offer on stacker agents.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Just got to play the game.
Yep. That's a very smart point.
Got to play the game. And if you're in here and you haven't subscribed to me yet, you got to subscribe, because I have a giveaway that's going to happen today, and somebody's going to win a free giraffe. Subscriber only giveaway. It's $3. There's like 140.
Gary.
What do I have? 148 subscribers, I think. Yeah, what's up?
Yo, Gary, all the giraffe are coming out your wallet today, fam.
Got to move some energy. Yeah, 145 subscribers. So you've got a 1 in 145 chance of winning a giraffe. That's the monthly giveaway for subscribers. You do have to be a subscriber to win. You got to click the button. It costs $3 a month. You can cancel, but we do giveaways every month and a couple surprise things throughout the month. So don't miss your chance to do that too. What do we have? 404 tickets left. Just had somebody buy 8. Somebody bought 2. A couple, 3, a 1 just came in. We've had 344 different wallets participate in this, which I think is really cool. And we are still number 1 on RaffleDex.
Hey, Gary, do you know how that leaderboard works for RaffleDex to be number 1? Is it I'm sure it has to do with volume, but is there a time component as well?
I don't think there's a time component because we're 6 days out, or almost 6 days out.
But as far as so much volume coming in a short period of time.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think they're looking at
I do too. Yeah.
The volume of tickets acquired, but I don't think they're looking at price because I saw some other stuff. Like there was a free one that I saw that was up there quite high. So I really don't know. That I tried to read a bunch of the stuff, but they don't have a ton of docs out yet. But I know yesterday we were able to get to number 2 on their list, and today we're number 1. So, but I mean, we've sold 4,596 tickets today at 0.01 soul each, which is a hell of a lot.
It's amazing.
We've got 401 tickets left. 401 tickets left. 91%. Man, I don't. Lazy Man won the other one, and he bought 52 tickets out of 1,000. That's what he bought. What if
Oh,
somebody?
Lazy Man won the last. Okay.
Yeah. What if
Okay.
somebody buys 1 ticket and wins?
I know that. Like if you win a stacker for $1.40, bro.
Oh, I
Wow.
only bought 6 and I'm gonna win. Don't worry.
That would be insane to do that. 375 tickets left. 374. Just had somebody buy 25. Just had somebody else buy 1. That would be insane. Somebody buys 1 ticket. What if it's the 5,000th ticket? What if it's like one person buys the very last ticket, wins 500 Gary coin, and gets this prize? That would be, oh man, be wild.
I know, just amazing.
What's up, Preach?
Yo, what's going on? I heard you guys were talking about your giraffe raffle.
Yeah, it's pretty hot right now.
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. The one guy had a question about the list. Are you talking about like what's hot, like what shows up in that top right?
Yeah, I think he was looking at like the what's it called on the homepage, hot raffles, like how do
Yeah.
you get into that category?
Yeah, so I think that's just based on the amount of traction, how close it is, and the amount of traction. So if you just start your raffle and nobody's buying the tickets, you're not gonna have to worry about being on there. So, but yeah, it's based on buzz, from what I understand from Hav. Like I said, Hav deals with all the back end and the reasonings. So, but you were talking about somebody hitting that with 1 ticket, dude. That guy, the guy this morning that hit D Paul did a $10,000. Well, it was in 10 grand in Solana. It's like 68 soul or some shit. And the guy who won that bought 1 ticket for 25 fucking bucks, and that dude took 10 grand. Boom. So
Wow, that's insane.
super possible.
And it's, yeah, I mean, that's just it. You know, you've got to buy a ticket to win. It's kind of like a lot of people play the lottery, and your odds here are way better than the lottery.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, you figure you got a 1 in 100 chance at something. I mean, there's not very many, and that's, I talked about it last night on Space a little bit this morning when we were discussing, like, sometimes people are turned off by raffles that contain more tickets than they would need to be in reasonable profit. But even at that same logic, right? Like if I'm doing $1,000 raffle and I have 3,000 tickets at $1, right? Your cost to play the game didn't change, right? And so if it's not cancelable, then there's no fear, right? In the guy shutting it down. Yeah, shutting it down. Yeah, but yeah, no, it's really cool, man. I'm excited to see everybody kind of digging it and liking it. And like I said, we had launched this probably closer to 2 years ago. We're the first. We're the first to ever launch a platform like this. At that time, we were on Ethereum, and so everything was based on ETH at the time. And unfortunately, with the transaction fees, it got to the point to where buying a $2 raffle ticket to win $1,000 cost you $47. It was the $2 for your ticket and then 45 fucking dollars for gas. So at that point it strangled itself out. You know, it wasn't that we didn't have people that weren't interested. It wasn't that there wasn't a team behind it. I mean, it's been something that me and Hob and Pete have been working on for a long time. And so when we got hit with those transaction fees and the gas fees on Ethan, it was just like, dude, this is strangling it out. And at the time, the cost to have Hob go in and multi-chain this, to put it on Sol was it just didn't make sense, right? Based on the traffic that we had, the current standings that we were like, it just wasn't going to work. And so it was something that got put on that back burner. And it was originally, you know, there was a couple of things that I think we did wrong on the first go through, and not necessarily wrong, but just, you know, you do things and you fail, or they don't go the way you think. And then it allows you the opportunity to kind of regain traction, right? Take a look. Let's see where we're at. And at first it was, to host a raffle, you had to own a God Hates NFT. And then based on how many of those you held, determined the amount of raffles you could do. So if you only had one OG, then you could do like a raffle a week. And if you wanted, if you know, and if you held 10, then, you know, you do as many raffles as you damn well please. And it worked well, but it was really difficult to onboard, right? Like, how do we get the Giraffe community to give a shit about raffle decks, right? If we're bottlenecking the market to buy our NFT, to use.
Right.
And you know, it sure, we saw some increase on our floor price, right? Of course, the initial buzz of everything, everybody and their mom wants an OG so they can check out the platform. But at a certain point, like you said, you need to bring in liquidity. I mean, that's the name of the game. And so it's a cool platform. It's I'm super proud of it, just by the fact that you guys now, even though you're not a dev and you can't make a website, right? Let's say, you know, most people can't do that. You would have no way to use a platform like this to benefit your own pockets. And it would have been just as easy for Pete and the team to say, hey, you know what? This is a really cool thing, and we're going to use it to funnel our pockets, right? And so it just works out better in the aspect of just saying, here it is, right? You can use it if you want. It's free. Go for it, you know. And I think it's really unique, man. I think it's a cool way to make money off of your NFTs without actually having to sell the NFT or floor the asset. And it's a unique way to get more. I mean, back when we were doing it on ETH, I bought a doodle for like 1.2 ETH, and it was a fire ass doodle. I was able to pull 3 ETH off of that. And at that time, wasn't nobody selling their doodle at 3 ETH, dude. We did it with Macy's as well. Went in, grabbed a Macy for 5 ETH. You know, people were on there pumping them for 6, 7 ETH. Like, where else are you going to get a shot at buying an asset so valuable for such a low entry? And so, yeah, I appreciate the kind words you guys said. I really do. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying the platform. And I hope you guys
Loving it,
finally get
man.
some
You've done
wins.
such a
Loving
great
it,
job.
preacher. And you know what, dude? I just gotta say, like, I always use, you know, I've always say God Hates NFTs is one of my, you know, big wins early on, whatever, however many years ago that was. Loved it. It was amazing. Loved being in those like discords, wherever we were talking. Don't even remember now, but it was just hilarious spending all night with you in there and just listening to you preach, man. Some of my fondest memories in Web3 those nights. So, got to thank you for all the laughs.
Well, very kind. I appreciate it. And like I said, you know, in the beginning when we started, I don't think anybody thought that me, Pete, and Hob would be where we are in the space, you know?
Right.
And I don't even think I knew that we had something crazy there. And it was so fresh and unlike anything in Web3, you know. It wasn't it wasn't consumer ready, right? But
No,
it was
no.
definitely ready for 4chan degens to come in
Well, that
and
was it. That was it. It was that's what did it. It was when, you know, what sold it was saying, hey, we're NFTs and 4chan meet. That's what got me on board. That's what got everyone else on board. And then, you know, we just all held. No one would sell. I wasn't the Joe back then. That's back when I was Crypto Creep Joe, and I had a Creeps as my PFP, and
Oh, okay.
no one would sell. Yeah, no one would sell. I was really active in there. I was really, really active with you guys, and it was just totally 4chan. It was 4chan, and we had a lot of fun. It did great. So, like I said, some of my fondest memories were in there.
Well, glad to have it. But with that, unless you guys got other questions, I'll let you do your thing. I'll bounce
I just
out.
want to say thanks for saving my ass this morning. I don't know if it was you or somebody else on the team with my giraffe I listed and had the typo after trying to do it 4 times and it not going through. You guys really came through, so appreciate that.
Yo, we're a small team, dude, but we try to work as fast as we can. Hob is the best dev in this fucking space. I don't give a shit what Paulie says about H Wonder. We were able to get our Twitter connected to the raffle deck site on day one, which is obviously hard to do. If you look at what's going on with the pond water guys over there. So it's amazing, dude. Pete is as cool as you guys think he is, um, and likely just cooler. I mean, he's the only reason I'm in this space is because of Pete. When I first met him, like I said, I was a random ass holder, just an NFT enthusiast, and I got in, and it was just magic, dude. And to see us now 3 years later and still building things and still adding value to a free fucking mint. Unreal, dude. I don't know if anybody's done as many free mints as we have done, and been able to stick around to tell about it. It's not typical, dude. Normally these guys just want to build something to shit on you. And we are doing the exact opposite. I mean, from day one, dude, I hold like 50, 60 fucking rare ass OGs, wouldn't sell. I'm like, there's no reason to sell them for me. It's my family, and so it's a cult for real. And I'm just glad to see some other communities that recognize that. I'm glad that you guys are able to get some of your raffles on there. I'll be honest, I didn't know what the fuck you guys were until I saw Gary's raffle. And then to see the floor price and the value of that, I was like, okay, cool. Those giraffes ain't fucking around, dude. That's definitely very cool. Very, very
Well, this raffle just sold out today, so we sold 5,000 tickets at 0.01 in for less than 5 hours today.
there you go, dude. Love to see it.
Just sold out. Lazy Man bought the last 89, so Lazy Man gets 500 Gary coin dropped to him. We did a bounty on ever who bought the last ticket. Drive some energy right at the end, so Lazy Man scooped those up at the end. The winner is Chasing Havoc. They bought 4 tickets.
Dope. Chasing Havoc. That's a OG member over here. So
they bought 4 tickets and they won the Stacker Agent.
Wow.
And that's,
wow,
I think it's
wow.
cool. Like, it all happened on chain. It all happened automatically. We were here talking, and the entire thing just sold out.
Making moves.
And it's done. And that's what we want. We want a raffle system that's easy to use, charges a fair fee. It's 5%. That's fine. Like, charges a fair fee for it. The tech works, and the community shows up and supports, which I think is good.
And I'll be honest, from what I understand, the general agreement is, at least for now, everything that's generated has so far been used to fund Pete's raffles. So the team wallet is just recycling, and so we're just keeping things fun, keeping people interested. If we can get them to the site for our team-based free raffles, then it keeps them on the site for your guys' paid raffles. And so I will say, be careful, be fair. People do add in the tickets in the price. And so if you're, trying to get $50 a ticket for a $20 asset, you probably just lost that asset. So unless you yourself want to buy all your tickets. But yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations on another successful raffle out too.
Yeah, we're getting ready to do one more. We're going to do a completely free one. 500 tickets, 500 wallets, 1 per wallet, and we're going to give away a free giraffe.
No shit.
Yeah, so you're going to have to act fast. I'm going to post a tweet. I'm going to launch that in 14 minutes, right at the top of the hour, so you guys can all get ready. But it's 500 tickets. It's free. It'll be a free raffle. It'll be open to anyone. First 500 people, 1 ticket per wallet for a giraffe. I'm going to go on mute and go do that now and make sure that I get Lazy Man his 500 Gary coin.
That's going to be whitelisted, right, for giraffes, Gary?
No whitelist, no anything.
No
So
whitelist.
get ready, like literally get ready to go. Get ready to like. We already had a little issue with the site. I've been talking to them about it. They told me to do a hard refresh on the browser. There's just some API issues they're working through. So we had an issue like where the site blipped a little bit earlier, where we had a lot of requests coming in at one time. But get ready because it could happen. And whatever the technology does, one thing about it is technology is what it is. The first 500 people that grab a ticket, I'm going to put a giraffe up for that, and it's free. So
Well,
it's just
and
kind of
I
my
do want to
gimmick. I like
mention
to.
how fast those things are drawing too, dude. Like not only the tickets selling out, but the duration in which a winner is determined. I mean, it's almost instant, which is crazy. The first one we
Yeah.
released, you would sit there sometimes, dude. Not gonna lie, 5-10 minutes waiting for a draw to happen. And so these are coming out just like right now.
Yeah, it's really, really fast and really building trust. Are you talking about back on ETH, Preacher, when we were doing raffles
Yeah,
back
when we
then?
were on ETH, the
Yeah.
amount of time that it would
Right.
take for it to choose a winner and then distribute the prize was
Right.
nutty sometimes, dude. We'd have to go in, have Hav go into the back and like kick the computer, dude, to get it to spit shit out. Like, dude, what is going on? This has been like 30 minutes. So I was really happy to see how it's working, man. Like I said, we've got some things, a V2, if you will. And we're taking everybody's, suggestions and critiques. Don't be a disrespectful little bitch, but if you've got something that you think can be utilized to make the site more enjoyable for you, then for sure, hit us up. Hit me up in a DM. You're more likely to catch me than you are Pete, I promise. If you don't believe me, try to DM him and then you can try me. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to jump off here. Good luck with all your shit, the giraffes included, and have a great day.
Right on, man. See you later.
Thank you, Preach.
Let's
Legend.
go.
I know. Let's
go.
go. Lazy Man won another one. So Lazy Man's the other lucky one in the group. It's Larry, it's Lazy Man, and it's Danny.
That's because he gives to people. That guy is like an amazing giver. Just he's a supporter. He's just done so much to help me and support me in what I'm doing. And I've watched him do that for so many people here. So that's just
Lazy Man?
yeah.
Are you Lazy Man?
Huh?
Yeah, totally,
He's a giver,
totally.
man. He's a great dude.
Lazy Man really helped me with something the other day, like big time actually. So yeah, he's a great dude. Awesome guy. Totally deserves the W. Totally deserves it. Good job, Lazy.
All right, now I got to pick out a giraffe.
Yeah, I know. What giraffe's it gonna be? I'll get it up here. I'll post it right once you're ready.
Yeah, I want you
You guys better make sure your wallets are connected.
I got a one with a blue background and red spikes.
Yeah, get yourself ready. You've got about 10 minutes until we do this. Let me go into Telegram and post that. Stacker agent sold out. Free raffle starts in 10 minutes. Only 500 tickets. One free giraffe.
Oops, I just
Everybody gets
deleted the wrong thing.
Everybody gets it. Let me pick a giraffe now that I want to give away. What do we give away? What do we give away?
Guys, make sure you've got your wallets connected. You don't want to have to wait on having to sign in and all that bullshit. So
No, you don't want to wait on that at all. You want to
yeah,
get yourself, make sure you're connected, make sure you're all set up, you're ready to go.
These are gonna move fast. Come on, Obo.
Yeah,
I was
they are.
trying to snipe that from Lazy Man there at the end. I was trying to buy 3 tickets at the end. It didn't go through. He was too quick.
Oh man, look, I knew somebody was gonna like. I knew what was gonna happen. I knew at the end we were gonna get somebody that was gonna come in, and it was a little bit of game theory because somebody could have scooped in because I watched it. We paused at 3:33 for a few minutes, and I watched that. So I watched that 3:33 pause. I actually got a screenshot of that. That's just the number that shows up a lot for me. And then I watched it go to 200 and some, and then the Lazy Man came in and bought the last 89. Which one do we give away? Let me find a nice one. Find something cool here. Which one do we give away? Which one do we give away? Oh, that's a nice one. That would be a good one. Oh, that's a really nice one. This is, oh man. This is the one I'm going to do. This is the one I'm going to do.
Got me on the edge of my seat over here, Gary.
I know Gary's he's the quintessential marketer.
Gary's up to his shenanigans again.
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do?
This one's nice. I like this one. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to wait until it goes live. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You're gonna have to wait the 7 minutes. You're gonna have to find it at RaffleDex. I'm in the right wallet, getting all this set up. It's easy to set this up. It really is. It's not difficult. Anybody can run a raffle, but you've got to be willing. Like, you got to be willing to take the risk. You got to be willing to.
Yeah, you might lose.
You could.
Yep.
It's very possible that you could lose. It's very possible that you could lose. If you guys have friends, go ahead and tell them. Let them know that there's a new raffle starting. It's going to be free. There's only 500 tickets. Go ahead and tell them that. It's going to be an absolutely insane giraffe. You're gonna want this. I'm gonna set it to expire just at the end of the month. It won't look. It's not gonna take that much time, but
No way.
It's gonna take an hour or so. Maybe not even that. I don't even know how long it'll take. But it's not gonna take long. Set the price per ticket 0. Set the max tickets for the raffle 500. Set the max tickets per wallet 1. Okay, look at my confirmation.
All right, I got all 499 of my wallets ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Price per ticket 0, max number of tickets. Everything is good to go. Proceed. Oh, I got to check the little box. Proceed. Proceed. All right, I am set, ready to go. Waiting on the top of the hour. Getting ready to do this. Let me get a post scheduled now.
Oh, that one's a whitelist. Damn it.
Get a post scheduled now.
I'll get it up here. Are you putting the post up now, or are you waiting?
Oh, I'll wait. It'll go live right at
right at 12?
Yeah, right at 12.
2 for you.
Yeah, exactly. Let me I can get a tweet. 5-minute warning. Free giraffe.
Yeah, I'm looking around at some of these other ones. I might enter in some of these. They're not bad.
Oh yeah, no, there's some nice little opportunities on there. I'm gonna do a raffle too. I'm gonna do a couple things myself. So
yeah, I'm gonna do
wait
one
for
too,
this
Joe.
to
But
end.
I'm gonna do one too, but I already got the other one going. But I'm gonna do one of these too.
Okay, 5-minute warning. Let's drop that into the group chat. Got that. Let's get my post ready now. 5-minute warning. Make sure I've got the right one. Here we go. It's a great giraffe. Just a great giraffe. You guys are gonna really like it. I do. It's just a nice giraffe. Get my post ready. Post. Free giraffe raffle. 500 tickets. 1 per wallet. At RaffleDex. Get my picture put in there. There we go. Let's get the proper tags. Got giraffe tagged. Get RaffleDex tagged. Done. Get ready. Put that in there right when we go live with this. We got 3 minutes until we go live with a free one. Just going to go back and do a double check and make sure number of NFTs is 1. Cost 0.1 soul to create this, just so everybody knows in case you're thinking of creating a raffle. So you do have a little bit of investment to create. It's about 15 bucks. Right now, royalty on draws 5%, but there's no money here, so they won't make any extra there. Price per ticket 0 soul. Number of tickets available 500. Max tickets per wallet 1. Proceed. I can book and sign this in about 2 minutes. I am ready with my post to post on X. All set and ready to go there. Yeah, this is going to be a nice one.
Here we go.
Got about 2.5 minutes left. All right, about 2.5
Go.
minutes left. 2 minutes left now. I'll get it posted. I'll announce when I post it here, and then I'll have to go post the tweet. So if you're here in space, you're going to get it just a minute early. Only 500 tickets, though, but you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss that.
That's going to go very quick.
It's a fire giraffe. I think everybody's going to want this giraffe. It's not a floor giraffe. This is a fire giraffe. I think everybody's going to want this one. I think who wins it's going to be real happy.
By the way, just real quick, everyone who's in here, I know we got a lot of new people in here. A lot of my old God Hates NFT friends are in here who I see too. What's up, Sooner Boomer, Jesus. Remember, all you guys, make sure you're following all of us. We do a space in here every single day, 11 o'clock Pacific time, 3 o'clock on the East Coast. So every day we're here. We never miss a day. So come on for Giraffe, Alpha, everything. And now you can even win some stuff in free raffles. So come on back, guys.
Yeah, less than
Make
a
sure you're
minute.
following.
Less than a minute. We're going to push this live. 500 tickets, absolutely free. I'll get the tweet posted. You can have my profile put up on Raffledex if you want, or you can be watching the home feed. It'll announce whenever I do this. I'll kind of call it out when we go. I'm just waiting on my clock to turn to the next minute. And when it does, then I'll get this launched and we'll get it pinned at the top. You'll probably want to go fast. I don't know how quick we'll go through 500 tickets. I really don't. It's only going to be 1 per wallet. So I don't know if that'll take like an hour or if it'll take like a day. I don't know. But it is absolutely free. There is no expense other than the transaction fees to process it.
Here we go.
Here we
Minute
go.
just turned.
I'm going to sign the transaction now. Put down the deposit for the number of tickets. It is live. Get the tweet. Post the tweet. Tweet just posted. Okay, tweet just posted. And we can get that shared up here to the top. I'm going to do that so you guys can go and grab whatever you want. If you want to go grab yourself a ticket, it's amazing. You share this.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It's
That's a
a
nice
nice
one.
isn't it?
Yeah,
I told you
it's
I
a
was gonna.
beauty.
I told you I was gonna share a nice one. I told
That
you I was
is a
gonna share a nice
beauty.
one. I like to look if stuff does good for me and gives me good energy. I like to give back. So free. Let me put this in Telegram. Giraffe raffle.
It's going fast, guys. It's going real
Act
fast.
fast. Act fast.
It's going very fast, actually. This isn't going to be around too much longer. You better get in here, guys. There's only 400 left right now. Act quick.
Yeah,
Move.
don't block your blessings.
Move on it. There we go. I'm in.
Good job. Good job. Let's see where we're at. 373 remaining. We've already gone through 27% of this. 369. Look, get in. Get your opportunity. Don't block your blessings. All right, these are going fast. Absolute, like super fast. Gave you a warning.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Gave you a warning on
Down to
this.
350.
350. We're going to move this fast. These are going to move really fast. When you're done, do me a favor and go retweet the post. Please go get your ticket and then go retweet the post. Mean a lot to me if you do that. It's pinned at the top. We want to get this sold out quick. So as soon as you get yours done, go retweet the post, leave it a like, and leave it a comment. Say you got yours. Go post it publicly. Go drop it in your group chats. Let's get this sold out. Let's move fast on this. Down to 304 of them left, under 300. We've already moved 200 of these tickets. We've already moved
There we
200 of
go.
those tickets. Let's go.
292.
When I look at the feed, it's all Giraffe. When I look at the feed of what people are doing, one entry, it's all Giraffe. It's all Giraffe.
This is nuts, huh?
281 tickets, 280 tickets left. 276. Do me a favor, though. Come in and comment on the post. All right, drop it in your group chats. Let other people know we want to get this sold out quick. If you notice, I now qualify for the partner, so I've got their little partner tag. So all my raffles will be verified, and we'll get a little extra credibility on that. They sent that to me a minute ago. So a little bit of extra credibility around what we're building, which is great. We're approaching 50%. There's 258, 257 tickets left. 250 tickets left. Completely free opportunity to grab a giraffe. And it's a great looking giraffe. Just an absolutely amazing looking giraffe. I thought I picked a nice one, Joe.
Yep. It's a gorge. Gorge McGorge.
Where are we at now? 212 tickets remaining. How many minutes do you think it's going to take, Joe? You think we can move them in?
I'm giving it 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes, 15 minutes. We can move 500 tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
304 tickets already sold. This is fun.
This is great.
This is fun. You got a chance to get a free giraffe. All you have to do is take action. All you have to do is take action here. That's it. 187, 184, 182. They're coming in fast. 174. 65% of the way done. This will be my last raffle for a minute. I'll back up, let you guys, as a community. I'll do some more stuff, though. I'm going to do some Gary coin raffles. I'm going to do some whitelist stuff, so I'll do some snapshots of Gary holders or Giraffe. Do some whitelist stuff. So I like the platform. I'm going to play on the platform. I like the energy. I'll let you breathe for a minute. We've had a busy day today. Right, we'll move through this. We got 159 more tickets left. We'll move through this. I'll let you breathe for a minute. There are some other raffles, though. If you look around on the platform, I think I saw a Gary coin raffle on here. So feel free to check out the other raffles. There's USDC raffles. There's Solana raffles. There's a lot of raffles here on the site. So feel free to check them out. Now that you're using the site, why not give it a shot? See what else is there. Where we at?
70%.
130 tickets
70%.
left. This is your last chance.
Oh, man. Come on, guys.
Last chance.
If you weren't doing it already, maybe go make another wallet. Get in there. Only 130 left. Those are going to move real fast.
Yeah, last chance. Don't miss it. Don't block your blessings.
I love it. Gonzalo's saying 2 minutes left.
It could be.
Yeah.
108 left, 106 left. We're 6 minutes in. 98 left. Some insane energy. One per wallet. It's great exposure. It's a great opportunity for someone to win a giraffe. They're gonna draw immediately, instantly. We've got 80 tickets left. If you don't win this, your last chance today to win a free giraffe is by subscribing to me here on X. It's $3 a month. I will pick a subscriber winner today. I will pick it today. It'll be announced in the next couple of hours. I'll do a stream. I'll pick that winner in just a couple of hours. I'll let you guys know before I do that. But I'll do a stream, and we'll kind of pick that winner together live on stream. I'll do just probably a subscriber-only stream, in all honesty. If I can figure that out, or maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll just do a public stream, and it's just the subscribers. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do a public one because I know how to do that. Because I stream through some other software. But I'll do a public stream in a couple hours and pick that winner for our subscribers. That way it's on video and everybody knows. What I'll do is I'll pick a random number, and then I'll scroll down and I'll count the numbers until I find the subscriber. And ever who that person is will be the winner. 42 tickets left, 41 tickets left. If you want a giraffe, it's your last chance. Everybody's
Last
quiet.
chance, guys.
Everybody's
I know
quiet.
everyone's just moving on it right now. I love it. I love it.
I am late to the party. Do we have a stacker agent, a new stacker agent?
Yeah, it was already raffled off today.
Got gobbled up.
Wow. Oh, doubled up. What? Someone who had one already?
No, gobbled up. I said gobbled up.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a new person. 21 tickets left for this, 14 tickets left for this, 12 tickets, 11, 10,
10, 9, 8. Here we go.
9, 8, 6, 4.
We're gonna do it in under 10 minutes.
4 tickets left. 3, 2, 1. Sold out.
Sold out 9 minutes. 9 minutes sold out. Love it.
Ticket number 476 was the winner. So somebody that just bought right at the end was the winner. We sold 500 tickets in 9 minutes. 1 per wallet. That's insane. Some of you, I know you got 2 wallets. That's fine. But you still had to flip around. You still had to do all that. 1 per wallet. Number 476 was the winner. Joe's like, damn, I had 12.
Well.
Did anybody here win?
No, I didn't. But you got my wallet number right somehow. So good for you.
This person didn't. This is the first raffle they entered of ours. The only raffle they've won. They entered a couple other raffles about Solana and some other coin.
Yeah, no.
What's the other coin?
That wasn't me.
Barsit coin. But this was the first one they entered of us, and they won.
Was that other? I saw there was another free Barsic. Was that another free one?
Maybe they bought
the other free
they
one.
bought 5 tickets so far for different raffles.
Okay.
They haven't created any raffles yet. They've only won one. That was this one. But they did get in and win a raffle, which it's part of the thing. To me, when you explore and you start playing on a new platform, you have to do your job to bring some users there if you want there to be users there. You have to do your job to feed the users that are there and give the users a chance to win. So I came into that platform and we sold 60 Solana worth of tickets in the last 30 hours.
Yep.
That's a lot. So what did I do?
It's a lot.
I came back in and I gave one away. I fed the platform and said, here's one for free. Everybody can get a chance. Here's 60 Solana that we were able to come in and do, and here's a free one. It's a great opportunity
and
for everybody.
Guys, just as another, safety maintenance thing, just make sure, when you're on your Phantom wallet too. Look, I really, like Sir Peter's and Preacher. I trust those guys. They're awesome guys. But there are other bad actors out there. So, again, like I'm always reminding everybody, when you're done in an app, make sure you disconnect. Go to your settings in your Phantom and make sure you disconnect from that app when you're done playing around in there. Again, it has nothing to do. What if that site got hacked and you're still connected? You could be exposed. So just make sure you're keeping good wallet maintenance, everybody, and protecting yourself. Wow, I can't believe that, Gary. Look at how much. Jeez, you've got to be number one on that site right now, as far as sheer volume goes.
I would say probably so.
Yeah,
We're very close to that.
yeah,
But it was fun, and it was really fun for the community, and that's what I like about it. I like raffles that are cheap to get involved in. I like things that you can kind of look as throwaway money. 0.01 soul, like I don't even think twice about that. I pay that on transaction fees
yeah,
to
exactly.
land like something fast, and then I can take a chance and I might win. I get to participate fun. We gave away a bunch of Gary coin in the middle of all that, which was cool. People seem to really enjoy that. So I just like to have fun days like this. We're building Stacker Agent to help everybody make a lot of money, give you a lot of money to spend it ever how you want. We want to bring as much awareness and attention to that as possible. So I think this was a fun little thing to do as we're getting ready to roll out some Docs wallets soon.
A lot of fun. Oh man, don't say that. You make my mouth water.
Look, they're
Don't say
coming
that.
soon. We're really close. We're working on, just like today, the raffle tool it had an API issue and it just did this hard load. We can't afford to do that whenever we're running.
Right.
We're making split second decisions or nanosecond decisions. We can't afford to have lags. And look, I'm not like I think the software is great. I'm not. This is no FUD at all towards our software. It just happened while we were on
Sure.
stream and they were in my DMs and we talked about it and we figured out a fix around it and all these things. Right, the site didn't go down. It just had an API lag, which is they just have to boost up their servers a little bit. We did something today that I don't think they expected. I don't know if they expected 5,000 tickets to get sold in a day or
Right.
500 tickets to get sold in 9 minutes.
Right.
So we're probably pushing the boundaries of what they've tested so far with 500 unique different wallets. So for us, that's fine. I think their software is great. So this is absolutely zero FUD. But I do have to go, check out those things. I have to play with those things. We have to figure out what to do and how it works. We can't do that with Stacker Agent though, because if we miss a moment where a coin pumps or
It
dumps or
can't
something,
happen. It
right?
can't
It
ever
just can't.
happen. Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have to have 100% data integrity. We have to have stress tests. We have to have redundancies in place. So we're getting all that stuff built. We've got the
Well, and you've
database
got to have
figured out.
redundancies for redundancies in place. I mean, it
Exactly
just
right.
none of that can happen. Yeah, and mirrors and all that, and then yeah, you just have to. I get it. I get it, man. Totally get it.
Exactly. So that's just what we're working on. And
And and
when
the
it's
amount
done,
you need to scale horizontally too, just for just the sheer, again, just the sheer amount of just data that's going to be happening second by second. Again, these are things like I have a bit more of an appreciation for after just kind of playing around myself right now
yeah,
and being able to just sort of look under that hood and like, oh wow, okay, my little whiskey agent needs this. What the hell do you need to go trade?
yeah, exactly,
So yeah, like I get it, totally get it.
exactly. Oh,
Can't
look at
wait.
this. Look at this. Let me pin this up in space. Hold on. Let me pin this up in space. Let's see if it's gonna work.
No, I think you rugged. Gary, if you can hear me, just put it in the purple pill and I'll pin it. I think he might have rugged. Oh, here he is. Yeah.
Just tweeted.
Oh, cool. Cool, cool.
Let me
That's
reply and then I can find the post.
phenomenal win. That's a phenomenal win right there. He only bought 4 tickets.
Yeah, 4 tickets, which means spent like 0.04.
Like $5. Yeah, he
Yes,
spent like 5.
exactly.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. So just absolutely insane win. Great opportunity, great chance. Yeah, I mean, just look, you never know. You
No, I
really
know.
never know.
You really, yeah, you never know. Really never know. Damn, that's awesome.
Oh, here we go. Here's the post. Share to space. There we go. Let's all go raid that.
Yeah.
If you're here, go say congrats. I just pinned it to the top. Go say congrats. That's a hell of a prize. So go say congratulations. Welcome into the club. If you're looking for a stacker cheap, slide into their DMs and offer them some money. You know, you never know what's going to happen
Exactly.
there. You know, there is a game to be played, and you play the game ever how you choose to play the game. But no, that's great. It's a hell of a win. Hell of a win.
Yep.
All right, Joe. I've been on for most of the morning pumping these raffles. I'm gonna go take a little break and decompress. I'll be back.
Yeah, dude. I know. Do it. I know. We might just close it. This has been a high energy. No one's even been speaking, but it's been high energy.
Yeah, so I'll be I'll do a stream in a couple hours, probably around like I don't know, maybe an hour or so, and do the subscriber giveaway. So if you're not subscribed yet, you got about an hour to do it, and you know, at least 40 minutes or so to do that
Okay.
if you want to. It's $3, and I'm gonna give away another giraffe, and then that'll be the extent of my giveaways today. So we'll give away 2, one for free on the raffle site that we just did, another one for free to my subscribers, and then we had the big raffle. So it's been a fun day. I appreciate you all so much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.
Right on. See you later, Gary. Yeah. Probably gonna close down in here, guys, so that you guys can go get ready. If you're not subscribed to Gary, definitely go do that. Also, just a lot of new people in here. You know, guys, make sure you're following me. You're following Dunk. I hope you followed Gary. And you know, we do this every day. We're in here every day, 11 o'clock. So normally start like an hour and 20 minutes ago. Never miss a day. So come on by, get part of the community. We're absolutely fucking crushing it right now. If you're not really familiar with what the giraffe community is, I'll tell you just real quick what we're all about. You know, our whole purpose here, our whole why we're here is we don't want to trade time for money anymore. We don't think you were put here on earth to work 40 hours a week. We want you to go live your life doing whatever it is you want to do. So the way we're going to help you do that is hopefully you go and buy a giraffe and you get 1,000 Gary coin. You're then going to be eligible to have what you hear us keep talking about, the stacker agent. Stacker agent trades for you 24/7, 365 on the Solana blockchain. So, you know, it's not the cheapest technology to get because you're obviously getting something that's pretty phenomenal. But, you know, if you just go up to the pinned post up there, you can see where you can buy it on Magic Eden. You can see where you can buy the coin. Get yourself a giraffe, get yourself 1,000 Gary coin, and then you'll qualify to have that technology. And you know, the way I'm always kind of serving this up to everybody is like this. If you started your stacker agent off with 1 Solana, and I was saying this back when Solana was like 125 bucks, you know, now it's $150. So the math changes a little bit. But say you started your stacker agent off with $125, $130 in its wallet, and it's growing at just 10% per day. And you let it ride every day, and just it's growing 10% daily, which when you look at our results on testnet, it does much, much better than 10%. The very first published results was 3.8x, and that was back in January when the AI was nowhere near as smart as it is right now. So again, I just go conservative. You start with $130, you grow 10% per day. somewhere around, 3.5 months in, like day 104, day 105, you're a millionaire. So you started with $130, about $1,200 to buy the stacker agent or to buy the giraffe and the Gary coin, and now you're a millionaire. So I know for a fact there's nothing else in Web3 that's making that claim, nothing even close to that claim. Probably outside of Web3 too. I don't know anything else even making anything close to that claim. So it's why we're so energetic. It's why you see the volume that you see for us on Magic Eden, and why our community has been growing the way it has. So, again, I don't really get anything other than the fact that, hey, we'll have a new person in the community. So it doesn't matter to me what you do, but I'm sure it matters greatly to you and your family if you were able to become a millionaire in 4 months. So I would just tell you to consider that. Think about it. It's a great project. We have a really solid community in here. Like I say, we're here every single day. I don't ever miss a day. Um, rain, sunshine, family emergency, I'm here every single day. So, um, and we're going to continue to do that for the foreseeable future. So I hope you guys get involved and join and, just kind of see the magic happen. Like we say a lot in here, don't block your blessings. Don't be the person that came in here and heard that opportunity, let it go in one ear and out the other. And then 7 months down the road, you go and you're like, oh, yeah, I remember those Giraffe. And you had your chance to get in and you didn't. And you see everyone else balling out when you could. So, I'll leave it there. I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to sell you anything. I'm not. I just really want you to win. I love everyone here. I want everybody to win in here. So I really hope you guys take advantage of that. And we'll be back again tomorrow, guys. Same time, 11 o'clock my time, 3 o'clock your time if you're on the East Coast. And we'll do it all over again. Same time, same place. I'll see you guys then. I love you all. Take care.